Welcome back. I'm Matt Vasgersian here on the MLB pregame show. As we draw closer to the first pitch in this series opener, let's have a look at our Topps player spotlight. Buddy Dick will be our focus as he's taking his wares over to first base. Eric, Steve, any ideas as to why this move is taking place or what kind of impact it might have?
Well, first off, this could be happening for a number of different reasons. I mean, sometimes a guy moves to fill a void for his team, and other times he does it to get more opportunity for playing time. Now, it's not clear what the exact reason is here.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set. Buddy Dick will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. He's running towards second. He pulls this one into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Hey, Joe D, look out. Someone's coming after you.
Tyrone Lawler will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs.
Well, and you know, guys, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
Got it! On the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, with one away in the inning, they're thinking they'd like to get a second runner into scoring position. And that was wishful thinking.
Buddy Dick takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Hit hard towards center and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard to confirm for you that his current total leads the squad in that category.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine for them.
Now at the plate, Tyrone Lawler. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base that they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a move over to first. The tag, and he is out.
You're out.
This is something you definitely don't need when you've got a guy at the plate that can hit the ball out of the ballpark. That's a costly mistake there. Just not smart baseball.
At the plate, Buddy Dick. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Here's a look over to first.
No, he's in there.
And he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
And boy, this is exactly where you want to live if you're a pitcher. I mean, just about any pitch breakdown chart you can find will show that hitters have trouble with pitches on the outside corner down at the knees. That's tough.
Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, and you figure if you guess right on a pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
2 out here and a runner at second. In there, 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-2 ball game.
And nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with his ball nicely, and that'll fire up the whole dugout.
Buddy Dick steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ball game, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
A good sign here to start the home 7th. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead run's on base to kick off the inning.
Tyrone Lawler strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Russ Gibson ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Runner breaks for 3rd. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take 3rd on the stolen base.
Well, sometimes if you're going to go out and try to win the game, you need to take some chances. And sending the guy from second was certainly a big chance. But it works out for him, so now they can take the lead here with something as simple as a fly ball.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
And now with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ojeda backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Yeah, that's not one you're going to see too often. But that's good awareness down there at third base to realize this is a tough play and a tough throw for an infielder to make. So he tags up and he'll wind up scoring on the play.
So, guys, all three of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our tops player of the game?
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been both teams getting their final. A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Buddy Dick will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Hard liner toward short. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And he is in there. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Boy, at this point in the streak, every game you're hoping to get that base hit early and get it out of the way so the pressure's off.
Tyrone Lawler will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs.
Yeah, and the vet's still got it. And it's so big for a team when they've got an experienced guy like him that produces in a huge way on the field as well as off.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Clark looks up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 43 on the year for him. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Now at the plate, Buddy Dick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
Oh, and here comes the long ball again to bite him. The second one he's allowed here in the first 2 2/3. I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing right now, the third one might send him to the showers.
Stepping in, Buddy Dick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count, 1-0, 2-1. sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfect.
Juan Colon is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, that's just a tough way.
Buddy Dick will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here, as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game.
Buddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Line to the right side. Clark is there, and he'll bring this one in.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my part, back live. Downtown L.A. and Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend. Buddy Dick gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Boy, at this point in the streak, every game you're hoping to get that base hit early and get it out of the way so the pressure's off.
Ready with the 1-1. Pitches high. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with 2 away. So if you try to take third in that situation, you darn sure better be safe.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. So stepping in, number 17, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left center field. Moeller going back on it. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. So he just continues to club the baseball. And ready to take his hacks again, Buddy Dick, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Trying to hold the lead. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Russ Gibson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there.
Buddy Dick will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And there he goes towards second. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Around third and being waved on home.
No, he beat it.
But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Now batting,
Tyrone Lawler digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, sometimes if you're going to go out and try to win the game, you need to take some chances. And sending the guy from second was certainly a big chance. But it works out for him, so now they can take the lead here with something as simple as a fly ball.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And he's able to lay off there for ball four. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
now batting,
Russ Gibson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
now batting,
Buddy Dick gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
9 runs.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend. Buddy Dick, we'll see if he can keep the magic wand going. He was 5 for 5 in the ballgame last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Hey, Joe D, look out. Someone's coming after you.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2 out. Leading off the inning, Buddy Dick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
High in the air out to center field. Hawley is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Buddy Dick steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
17, Buddy Dick.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Runners off for second. Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The batter,
Buddy Dick will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play him?
Buddy Dick will stand in again, and his at-bat back in the 8th was certainly a big moment in the ball game. A 3-run home run that helped us get to where we are now. Olivo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here.